Hello and welcome to Emily's Pick-a-Card reading. This is my first ever attempt at making a video for Pick-a-Card. This is probably my favorite way to watch YouTube videos when I'm looking for a reading myself. So I'll break it down for you. What we're doing is I'm using different gems that have runes on them. There are 3 piles, and I am going to go ahead and take a closer look here. So pile number 1, we have, this is like blue sodalite. It's hard to tell, it looks very black, but it's blue sodalite. And I'm going to go ahead and read that rune for you. Manaz. The startup, the need to improve yourself, to help your relationship with the world. Keep your modesty. Your path will be found. So this pick-a-card reading is from your higher self for the month of December 2018. Pile number 2 is basically hematite. And this one has an S on it, and it was face down when I pulled it out. So that one is Ehwaz, and that one doesn't matter whether it's up or down. It does not have an inverted, so we'll just keep it that direction. And Ehwaz means things will turn out fine no matter how difficult they are. The obstacles are instruments to test your patience. Hold your anxiety. Pile number 3. We have the figure 8 with a green agate. Woo! Spinning cards here. We have spinning cards here. Okay. So that is an inverted green agate. And that one is Dagaz. And Dagaz does not have an inversion either, so it doesn't matter what direction that one is in. So we'll kind of try to put that face up for you. A big turnover in your life might be a new love, new work, new opportunities, or a new life attitude. Dagaz claims the darkness is gone and the sun will light your way. Okay, now that you have seen each one of the piles and learned about each one of the stones, I have other information on each one of those stones and what their healing properties are as well, but I don't have that information in front of me, which would be a great idea to incorporate in these videos. However, I'm going to go ahead and start pile number 1. So we're going to pause it right now. Okay, pile number 1. Your angel awareness card is protection. I am aware of being protected by my guardian angel. Children is your angel card. King of Swords is your herbal tarot with wild cherry bark. Hawk, the messenger bird, number 2. In the medicine wheel cards. Love and compassion is from the earth magic cards. We have Kitsune, I will show you whom to trust. And that one is from the shapeshifter cards and from the mermaid and myth cards. Mermaid with floating flowers. Wow, this is going to be really interesting here. Okay. The problem is I don't have a really big table to sit here and do all this on with all these fantastical cards. Okay, so I'm going to pause it and I'm going to get out the book and we're going to start with the angel card of children. Okay, pile number 1. Let's remember your rune And your rune was Manaz, the startup, the need to improve yourself, to help your relationship with the world. Keep your modesty, and your path will be found. So, children, you are asked to pay extra attention to your children or your inner child right now. New children may be coming into your life very soon. This card signals that the angels see your need to play and have fun and honor your inner child. Perhaps you will play with your own children or grandchildren, or you might enjoy having fun with another adult or doing work that involves helping children. Take some time to ask your inner child, how do you feel and what would you like to do? Plan an afternoon where you take your inner child on an outing, doing things that allow your playful side to emerge. Swing and slide at a park. Take an afternoon nap. Draw on the sidewalk with chalk, or build a sandcastle. So basically, find your inner child and have some fun or play with some children. That sounds like a great thing. And that other card, remember this one, protection. I am aware of being protected by my guardian angels. The Knight of Swords. Wild cherry bark. The Knight of Swords bravely moves forward in pursuit of his ideals and dreams. An arch defender of truth, he is willing to risk and suffer all for the sake of honesty and righteousness. He will cut through all excesses and unclarity. He is willing to speak his ideas and opinions. However, he must watch that he doesn't do this at the expense of others. Aggressive and brave in speaking his mind, he must take care that these traits do not change into willfulness, manipulation, and impatience. Willing to seek ideals and speak your mind, watch for being too harsh with words, need to consider the needs of others. Moving on to new thoughts and ideas are your key words for the Knight of Swords. Your affirmation is, with strength and clarity, I move forward in pursuit of my dreams and visions. The Hawk. Hawk is akin to Mercury, the messenger of the gods. Hawk medicine teaches you to be observant, to look at your surroundings. Observe the obvious in everything that you do. Life is sending you signals. Life is the initiation. If you have pulled the Hawk card, then right now a clue about the magic of life is being brought to you. This magic can imbue you with the power to overcome a currently stressful or difficult situation. The test is your ability to observe the nuances of power lurking nearby. Is power the talent you have and are not using? Are solutions always hard to find because you have lost the broader vision of Hawk? Or is the Great Spirit displaying a gift that you need only to receive? Have the colors of the morning inspired you to create? Or has the gloominess of a present situation left you earthbound, unable to hear the voice within the raindrops splashing on your window? Pay attention. You are only as powerful as your capacity to perceive, receive, and use your abilities. What is called for here is an intuitive ability to discern the message carried within the cry of Hawk. The shrillness of Hawk's call pierces the state of awareness and asks you to seek the truth. The ancients recognized this magnificent bird of prey as a messenger bringing tidings to their earth walk, the good red road, from the world of the grandfathers and grandmothers who lived before them. If Hawk were to magically cry, it was a signal to beware or be aware. This could mark the coming of a warring tribe, the birth of a child, or the celebration of counting coup. Hawk's cry signaled the need for the beholder to heighten awareness and receive a message. Hawk medicine is a totem that is filled with responsibility because Hawk people see the overall view. Hawk is not like Mouse, who sees everything through a magnifying glass. Hawk medicine people are aware of omens, messages from the spirit, and the color of the calling card you gave them 3 months ago. No detail slips them by. If Hawk has circled and landed in your card spread, you are to be aware of signals in your life, so notice and receive them. Hawk may be teaching you to grab an opportunity which is coming your way. On the other hand, Hawk may be bringing you the message that you should circle over your life and examine it from a higher perspective. From this vantage point, you may be able to discern the hazards which bar you from freedom of flight. Remember, Hawk has a keen eye and a bold heart. The Hawk flies close to the light of Grandfather Sun. Okay, guys, love and compassion from Earth Magic Oracle. I'm just going to skip on to the message. All wounds stem from the illusion of separation from Source and all of creation. The route to healing this wound is through cultivating love and compassion for every being on this planet, including yourself. Not a bland standard of unquestioned acceptance, but a heartfelt sense of profound relatedness to whatever you perceive as apart from yourself. True compassion requires not only the feeling of warmth that emanates when you are in touch with your heart center, but it acts of kindness, even if this simply means being a fully attentive listener. Respect the fact that your heart is a giver putting out electrical energy and a receiver drawing in magnetic energy. These energies are best sensed by attending to the steady flow of your breathing while also noticing your heart area. Righteousness, fear, anger, and judgment are some common ways to block your natural desire to love. Forgiveness is not only letting go of judgment, but also seeing through the illusion that you and all that is are separate. Look about you and inside of you and do your best to love whatever you see. Kitsune, I will show you whom to trust. Kitsune is the Japanese word for a fairy-like fox or spirit being who shapes itself into the form of a fox. Kitsune are without exception very intelligent and can bestow great gifts and blessings upon those whom they travel with. You, for example. Kitsune will also help you outwit those who would steal what is rightfully yours, falsely sell you something of no worth, or even try to steal aspects of your own energy, personality, and destiny. The older your Kitsune familiar is, the wiser she will be. The more you can heed her knowledge, and the more you can safely surrender to her leadership for a time. Close your eyes for a moment and see your Kitsune. How many tails does yours possess? The number of tails indicates how many levels of experience your Kitsune has. Trust me, this is Kitsune speaks. Trust me, people say. Over here, they beckon. I love you, others croon. But who of all these beings seeking what you possess speaks the truth? I, Kitsune, can hear their true voice, and I can see the consequences of their plans before they have a chance to unfurl. While it can hurt to know the truth, it is best to know the heart of those who would win your trust and your love and your resources. These precious gifts of yours must be protected. Your tender self must only be given where you will be honored. There are some who wish to deceive and manipulate you, and yet you do not know who they are. By welcoming me in for a time, I will act as a powerful uncover agent, and I will expose the tricks and falsehoods of others. I will never advise you to be false, but I will clearly signal you when to stay silent, whom to avoid, and situations that need not be your concern. I may appear in the guise of a helpful stranger or an insightful encounter, or, as I do here in this card. Regardless of my form, I am your friend, and I will tell you the truth and show you where the trickster plays. The divination message. You will have a series of coincidences in which you stumble upon information that reveals what the best action to take is, whom you can trust in the current situation, and where best to invest your precious energy and efforts. There may be a darting red-gold moment seen from the corner of your eye, or a smile and shining brown eyes glimpsed through the window. Japanese themes may make their way into your life for no apparent reason. These are all signals that a Kitsune is here to help you. Kitsunes often assume human form, so if you have a neighbor with a ginger cat or a golden-colored dog or a red-haired new friend suddenly appear in your life, wonder if he may be your Kitsune at this current time. You will know by the being's strange behavior, sniffing the air, high alertness, startled movements, and sudden actions. A Kitsune will ask you lots of personal questions and prod and provoke your boundaries. For the time this Kitsune is assigned to you, and it is unlikely that it is for your lifetime, she will